So what we have here is a 1999 F-150 XL Sport model. So just a basic F-150 with the 4.2 liter V6 in it. This is my wife's newest acquisition, and we are going to turn it from this into something that looks semi-decent. We're not going to go crazy with it. We're just going to clean it up. So see how dirty it is. How you know, it's just got stuff growing in it. Just nasty, dirty, you know, the normal with a used truck. So it came from Texas, as you can see. It's got, you know, Texas stuff in it. Had Texas plates. We have now replaced those, and so you got some damage on it. I'm not going to do much other than sand off the rust and put some paint on it just to keep it from rusting worse. Truck bed, of course, is rusted and doesn't look great, but you know, cleaning it up. We've already done one fix, which, you know, not a perfect one, but replaced the tailgate, which was black, with a red one to match. And then we've got some stuff over here I need to buff off. It'll buff. Dents, not going to worry about. Like I said, just want to make it look better, not show car quality. It's just a backup vehicle for my wife, because she normally drives that. But right now it needs to go in and have some work done on it, because we think we've got a transmission issue. So, but this is the F-150, and we'll come back with some after video when we're done.
2 hours later.
Hey, so back on my wife's car, or her truck I should say. We just finished cleaning it all up. It's looking much better now. Go out here and show it to you. So it's looking a lot better. Still need to get that lower valance put on it, but I think once we get the lower valance put on it, it'll look fine. It's a lot more red now instead of black. Interior is like super clean because she's been scrubbing on it all day, getting glitter out and everything. Smells a lot nicer. Hell, it's cleaner than my car's right now. So, but yeah, did some work on it. Got rid of some stuff. Got a matching tailgate. Got new front brakes on it. Started to get rid of some of that, but that's going to require a little bit more with the power polisher, and I just used some light compound and hand work. But I'm going to try and get most of that off. We're not really worried right now about the paint job itself, because, you know, it's just got spots where it's just damaged. It's age. But all in all, for a 21-year-old truck, it doesn't look too bad for not being taken care of for most of its life. Gonna do a couple more things to tighten up the suspension on it, but other than that, it's good to go. It's drivable. Hey guys, so when we left yesterday, we were working on this truck trying to make it look better, and now we're about to do some other work to it. We're gonna improve the brakes by replacing them, and we're going to put some new windshield wipers on. Yeah, really hard, but we're gonna go through, and I will do an in-depth on front brake replacement on a 1999 Ford F-150, which is probably the same for most standard cars. It's a pretty simple procedure. You've seen it a million times, but today we'll do it for the 99 F-150. What we might do in the future is, if I determine that it needs new drum pads, or shoes I should say, I will replace those. I will check on them possibly today, now that I've got the thing in the garage. So I've had to displace my Mustang and put the truck in here temporarily while my wife sits here and cleans out the interior. So she's over there working, and I'm here filming. And so we'll get onto the brakes now. I got to get some stuff set up to get this thing jacked up, and I think I might jack up both sides at the same time. Depends on if both my jacks are working. Let's get on it. Okay, so we're down here now, and getting ready to pull the wheel off so we can get these brakes and get this started. These are pretty simple, so it shouldn't be too hard. Luckily the rotors don't look too bad. They could use a turning maybe next time, but right now they're still pretty good. So we're just going to worry about the brake itself. So on these calipers, pretty simple. There's just these two small bolts to get out. Right here and here. Got to remove those. And what size they are. And wouldn't you know it, they're a 13. So 13 millimeter bolt. Oh no, pretty easy. That. Be able to pull these off. I'm going to set it up here so that we're not stretching that hose out. Get our brakes out of here. And they're pretty old. Pretty worn too. So as you can see, not much pad left on that. These are pretty done. So good to replace them. Both sides just as bad. Okay. Get the new brake pads that for some reason I didn't grab and put over here. Everything else I grabbed. So what we're putting on here is just some, basic Duralast gold, what they had at AutoZone. Just anything you can get. And these are basically similar to OE. And that's what you want, because it's not like a sport truck or anything. It's just a daily driver type truck. I'm going to pull these old clips off. Replace them with the new ones. Maybe. You get them on here. There we go. Just gotta line them up right, I guess. What's nice about these is it seems all four clips are the same, whereas on some they can be different top and bottom. Got the new clips in. I need to get two brakes. See how they got this separated. The difference is one has a tang and the other one doesn't. The old ones don't seem to have that on them, so now I got to figure out which one's which. Oh no, it had the tang. It just rusted off, so it wasn't there anymore. So there's go to the inside. So this will be our inside brake. Slide that one in there. This will be the outside. Slide that one right in there. And they can just stay there for a minute. While we prep the caliper. So generally when I'm doing a caliper, I have one of these tools to be able to press the calipers back in. This tool is made for a single caliper, and since these are double calipers, I'm going to have to use the old-fashioned method of a C-clip and a brake pad. So what you do here is you'll just put this thing where you can get to it. Put the brake pad on there. Maybe you'll be able to do this. Put the brake pad on there like that. Put the C-clamp on here after you're opening. I do have another tool for this, but I'm going to do it this way to show you how to do it without that tool. I have a tool that'll actually fit in here and press both these brakes in. I have that for my other cars. Right now I can use some help. This is what makes this tool, or the specialized tool, so much easier, is because you don't have to struggle with it like a clamp. Clamp requires more than one hand. So once you get it started, everything's lined up, you're just going to tighten the clamp as it pushes the pistons back in, hopefully evenly. So that's how it works with the clamp. Now I'm going to go get the other tool. So this fun little tool you can pick up at a lot of auto shops. I'm not sure where I got this. I think AutoZone. And it's not that I think AutoZone is better than other places, it's just that it's really close to my house. So we may have a problem with this where it's not going to fit in there because it's too wide. We'll see. Take these extensions off of it. Fits right in. I don't know if you can see this. So the tool goes right in there, and it's just a ratchet. So all you have to do is ratchet it apart. Go back to the middle. Make sure it's even, fully recessed, and I'm going to call that good. Now I should be able to slide this back over these without too much problem, like so. The only thing left to do now is put the bolts back in to hold the caliper. We will tighten them up. So that's it. That's all there is to it. So it's pretty simple. The other side is the exact same, it's just reversed. So you go ahead and do both sides. Doing it this way, you shouldn't have to bleed the brakes because we didn't take anything apart. But if your brakes are still a little spongy, you might need to get a bleed supplies to be able to bleed it, which is, you just need a hose that'll fit on this little nipple here and run it down into something that holds brake fluid, and you have to have some in it, and then you just pump the brakes. It takes two people to do it that way. Or you can buy one of the fancy bleed kits that allows you to do it with one person. That's up to you, but that's another video. So that's all there is to it, and we're done. So this is Pink with Pink's Garage. Keep those motors running. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thanks.